Good morning, students. Yesterday I discussed about the centroid and the circumcenter, orthocenter, incenter and excenter, and finally 9-point circle. And already I taught about, suppose we have to take the orthocenter is the H, circumcenter is the S. This is the circumcenter. Now here this is the centroid. This is the 9-point center. Therefore this is 3:1:2. At the same time, if you know that the circumradius is the R, then the radius of the 9-point circle, the radius of the 9-point circle is the R by 2. R by 2 is the radius of the 9-point circle. So now today family of lines. Before that, we know that 3 or more lines are said to be concurrent. 3 or more lines are said to be concurrent if they have a common in point. Okay, they have a common in a point, or they have a point in common. Therefore, that means 3 or more lines are passing through the one and only one point. Therefore, how to prove that these are the concurrent lines? Suppose is given that the a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and the a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 and a3x plus b3y plus c3 equal to 0. How to prove that these are concurrent? So the first method is, first we have to find the point of intersection of the first two lines. Then it will be substitute in the third line. It will be satisfied. We can write the concurrent lines. So that is the first method. First we find the point of intersection of the first two lines. Then it is substitute in the third line. It will be satisfied. We can write the given 3 lines are concurrent. Okay, the point of intersection is the point of concurrence. The one more method is, that is the method 1. Now the method 2 is the, when the det a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3, when the determinant of the order 3 by 3 is 0, the given lines are concurrent lines. The given lines are the concurrent lines. And third one is the, this is we are taking the L1. Therefore, lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2, lambda 3 L3 equal to 0. Where lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 not at all 0. Not at all 0. And the lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are the constants. Then it will be the 0. Undoubtedly, the 3 lines are concurrent. That means they have a point in common. Okay, is it clear? Now family of lines. Family of lines. Therefore, now family of lines. Suppose if you are taking the L1 equal to 0 is the straight line and another line is the L2 equal to 0. The equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 is L1 plus lambda L2. L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. This is the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 is the L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. This is represents the, all of you listen here, the L1 plus lambda L2. The L1 plus lambda L2 represents the family of lines. This is represents the Suppose L1 equal to 0, this one, L2 equal to 0, this one. Therefore, when we can apply the lambda 1, 2, 3, these are all family of these are all family of lines which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. The equation of the line which is passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 is L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0, where lambda is the parameter. Therefore, L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0 is represents the family of lines. Okay. Therefore, the equation L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. The equation L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0 represents the family of lines. Represents the family of lines. Okay. That means it is passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0, where lambda be the parameter. This can be also written as lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2. Therefore, lambda 1 L1 plus lambda 2 L2 is also represents the family of lines. Since here this can be written as lambda 1 plus lambda 2 by lambda 1 into L2 equals to 0. This is the L1 lambda. This will be taken some lambda L2 equal to 0. Therefore, the lambda 1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0 is represents the family of lines. Okay, which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Suppose we are I will explain one more example. If A, B, C are, suppose A comma B comma C are in AP. A comma B comma C are in AP. Okay. Then so that AX plus BY plus C equal to 0 represents a family of lines. Then find the point of concurrence. Then also find the point of concurrence. How to find this one? We have to know that A, B, C are in AP. When we take A, B, C, A comma B comma C are in AP, we know that the 2B equal to A plus C. That means B is the A plus C by 2. The given line B, what is the given line? AX plus BY plus C equal to 0 is the given line. AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. Now we can write this is AX, the B is the A plus C by 2 into Y plus C equal to 0. Now we have to multiply with the 2. This is the 2AX, A into Y, AY, C into Y, CY plus 2 into C, 2C equal to 0. Now we have to take the common is the A, that is 2x plus Y. After that C is the common, Y plus 2 equal to 0. How to compare this is the lambda 1 L1. Another one is lambda 2 L2 equal to 0. We know that the lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2 is represents the family of lines which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Therefore, we can write here the L1 is this one, L2 is this one. First we take L2 equal to 0, Y plus 2 equal to 0. the y equals to minus 2. And another one is the 2x plus y. The another one is the 2x plus y equal to 0. That is the minus 2. Therefore, the x equal to 1. Now we can write the point of concurrence. The point of concurrence is the point of intersection or concurrence is the x is the 1, y is the minus 2. X is the 1 and y is the minus 2. Is it clear? Therefore, the point of concurrence be the 1 comma minus 2. Okay. Find the equation of the line passing through the point of intersection of x plus 2y equal to 3 and 2x minus 3y equal to 4. Therefore, here we have to know that the equation of the line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. That means the required line is L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. This is our required line. L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. This is the line which is passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Where L1 is the x plus 2y minus 3. Lambda into L2 is the 2x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. Now this is passes through the point. This is passing through the point 2 comma 1. Now this is the 2 plus 2 minus 3 lambda into here 2 into 2 is the 4 minus 3 minus 4 equal to 0. Now 2 plus 2 is the 4 minus 3 is the 1 lambda into now this is the minus of 3 lambda equal to 0. The lambda is the 1 by 3. Lambda is the 1 by 3. Now this is substitute in this. Now the lambda is substitute in this. We got the x plus 2y minus 3 plus 1 by 3. Lambda is the 1 by 3 into 2x minus of 3y minus 4 equal to 0. Now this is, we can write 3 into x is the 3x. 3 2 is 6y minus 9. Now this is the 2x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. Now this is the 5x plus 3y minus 13 equal to 0. Okay. 5x plus 3y minus 13 equal to 0 is the line which is passing through the 2 1 and also passing through the point of intersection of the given two lines. Is it clear? So the equation x into a plus 2b plus y into a plus 3b equal to a plus b represents a family of lines. Find the point of contact. Therefore, we are first taken the common is the a. This is x. This is y minus 1. Now the b is the, here b is the 2x. Now this is the 3y minus 1 equal to 0. Lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2. The above equation is compared with lambda 1 L1 plus lambda 2 L2 represents the family of lines. Then it is the x plus y minus 1 0 and the 2x plus 3y minus 1 equal to 0. These are the lines. We have to know that the point of intersection is the 1 minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1 1 1. Now this is the 3 minus 1 2 3. Now this is x by minus 1 plus 3. Minus 1 plus 3 is the 2. Y by minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is the minus 1. 1 by 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is the 1. The point of concurrence. The point of concurrence is the x is the 2, y is the minus 1. This is the 2 comma minus 1 is the point of concurrence. Okay. Now here the 3a plus 2b plus 6c and the family of lines of ax plus by plus c passes through the fixed point. Find of the fixed point. So that means point of concurrency. If 3a plus 2b plus 6c is given, that all of you listen here. What is the condition? 3a plus 2b plus 6c. So if it represents a family of lines, then find the passing through the fixed point. How to find this one? Is c is there. Now divided by 6, then it is a by 2. Now this is b by 3 plus c. Is compare with ax. Is compare with ax plus by plus c equal to 0. X is the 1 by 2, y is the 1 by 3. Therefore, then you can write x comma y is the 1 by 2 comma 1 by 3. This is the one method. This is the point of concurrence. The another method is we have to take the left hand side c. Then it is c equals to 6c equal to minus 3a minus 2b. The 6c is the minus of a by 2 minus of b by 3. 3 2s are 6, 2 3s are 6. That is the value of c. Now we can write the given line is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. That is ax plus by, instead of c we take minus of a by 2 minus of b by 3. Now we are taking the a is the common, x minus 1 by 2, b is the common, y minus 1 by 3. This is lambda 1 L1, this is lambda 2 L2. We have to compare with lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2. Therefore, L1 is equal to 0, that is x equal to 1 by 2, L2 equal to 0, y equal to 1 by 3. The point of concurrence is the 1 by 2 comma 1 by 3. This is the second method. Okay. How to take the second method? We have to take the left hand side only the 6c. The c is sending, the 6 is sending to the other side. After that it will be substitute in the line. That is, we have to compare with lambda 1 L1, lambda 2 L2. It represents the family of lines which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 1 by 2, y equal to 1 by 3. This is the PC. Okay. This is very important model for mains. Okay. If the 4a square plus 9b square minus c square plus 12ab, then the family of lines of ax plus by plus c is either at or at. That means that is given that 4a square plus 9b square plus 12ab equal to c square. Now this can be written as that 2a plus 3b whole square equal to c square. This is the a square, b square, 2ab. 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Now this can be written as 2a plus 3b equal to plus or minus c. Now we are taking the case 1. The case 1 is the 2a plus 3b equal to c. 2a plus 3b equal to c. Now this is 2a plus 3b minus c equal to 0. Plus c is sending other side minus c. Now we have to multiply with minus. This is minus of 2a minus of 3b plus c equal to 0. This is minus 2a minus 3b plus c. Therefore, now this is compare with, all of you listening here, is compare with ax plus by plus c equal to 0. That means x is minus 2, y is minus 3. Therefore, the point of concurrence is the, we can write x comma y. The point of intersection or the point of concurrence is the x comma y is the minus 2 comma minus 3. When we are taking the plus c. Suppose if you are taking the minus c, that will be the case 2. In the case 2, we are taking 2a plus 3b equal to minus of c. Minus of c. The minus c is sending to the other side. 2a plus 3b plus c equal to 0. Is we have to compare with ax plus by plus c equal to 0. The value of x is the 2, the value of y is the 3. Therefore, the point of intersection x comma y is the 2 comma 3. The point of intersection x comma y is the 2 comma 3. This is the point of intersection is the 2 comma 3. Therefore, now we are taking x is 2 and y is 3. Here the x is the minus 2, y is the minus 3. Therefore, are you understand? Therefore, when we are taking this condition, this equation represents the family of lines are either 2 comma 3 or minus 2 comma minus 3. This is the solution. Okay. So angle between the two lines. The angle between the two lines. Therefore, we are taking if theta be the angle between the two lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and the a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then cos theta equal to plus or minus a1 a2 plus b1 b2 by root of a1 square plus b1 square, acute angle, that means modulus or plus or minus, under root of a1 square plus b1 square, that is the a2 square plus b2 square. So we have to know that in the first class, if theta is the angle between the two lines having the slopes m1 and m2, tan theta m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. This is the tan theta. Tan theta is the m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Here what is the m1 is? The m1 is the slope of the first line. m2 is the slope of the second line. These are substitute in this. When we are know that tan theta, after then we can find the cos theta and sin theta by using the Pythagoras theorem in the right angle triangle. Therefore, the sin theta is the opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is the adjacent side of theta by hypotenuse. Therefore, that is the one method. And another method is when we are taking the first line, all of you listen here. So, suppose if you are taking the first line is this one, making an angle theta 1. Therefore, m1 equals to tan of theta 1. We have to know that the theta 1 is lies between 0 to 180. That is the inclination. Inclination theta. Theta means if a line makes an angle positive direction of the x-axis. That is called inclination. Therefore, theta is always lies between 0 to 180. Therefore, tan theta 1 equal to the slope of the line is the minus of a1 by b1. This is the minus of a1 by b1. Now we are taking the here theta 1. Therefore, now tan theta is the opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side is the a1. Adjacent side is the b1. Since this is the negative x-axis. Okay. Therefore, now this is the hypotenuse is the a1 square plus b1 square. From this, we got the sin theta 1 is the a1 by root of a1 square plus b1 square. Cos theta 1 is the adjacent side by minus b1 by root of a1 square plus b1 square. Similarly, we got sin theta 2 is the a2 by root of a2 square plus b2 square, and cos theta 2 is the minus of b2 by root of a2 square plus b2 square. Now this is the m2. m2 is the tan of theta 2. This is the line theta 2 minus of a2 by b2. Therefore, now we are finding here cos theta, where theta is the here, we can write the angle between the lines is theta 1 minus theta 2. Therefore, this is the cos of theta 1 minus theta 2. We have to know that cos of a minus b is the cos a cos b. Cos theta 1 cos theta 2 plus sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Cos a cos b. Cos theta 1 is the minus b1. Cos theta 2 is the minus of b2. Minus into minus plus b1 b2. Similarly, sin theta 1 sin theta 2 is the a1. Another one is the a2. a1 a2 by what is the LCM is in both cases. Therefore, undoubtedly we can write the cos theta 1. Cos theta 1 is the root of a1 square plus b1 square. Cos theta 2 is the root of a2 square b2 square. This is the LCM, root of a2 square plus b2 square. If you don't know, we can write the sine of theta 2 is the, we can write a2 by root of a2 square plus b2 square. And cos of theta 2 is the minus of b2 by a2 square plus b2 square. This is the formula cos theta. What is the cos theta? a1 a2 plus b1 b2 upon root of a1 square plus b1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square. This is the cos theta. Okay. So, when the lines are perpendicular to each other, all of you listen here. Cos theta we got here. This is the cos theta. Cos theta is the a1 a2 plus b1 b2 upon a1 square plus b1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square. This is the cos theta. Suppose we are taking a tan theta. We know that tan theta is the a1 b2 minus a2 b1 by a1 a2 plus b1 b2. That means how to get the sin theta? That is the a1 b2 minus a2 b1 upon root of a1 square plus b1 square. We have to know that the sin of a minus b is the sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. We can apply the sin of a minus b, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. That's why you can, we got here, this is the a1 b2. Is it clear? The a1 b2 minus a2 b1 upon root of a1 square plus b1 square into root of a2 square plus b2 square. This is the sin theta. Where tan theta equal to, we know that sin theta by cos theta, that is a1 b2 minus of a2 b1 by a1 a2 plus b1 b2. This is the formula of tan theta. Another formula is there, that is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2, when we are taking the m1 is minus of a1 by b1, m2 is the minus of a2 by b2, we got this formula. Therefore, now one more thing, if the two lines are perpendicular or parallel, then the condition we know that having the slopes are equal. That means m1 equal to m2, the lines are parallel. If m1 into m2, the product of the slopes equal to minus 1, they are perpendicular lines. Therefore, if you are taking the lines are a1x plus b1y plus c1 0, and the another line a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, when they are perpendicular, undoubtedly we are taking the theta equal to 90 degrees. Cos 90 0, then it will be sending other side. Theta equal to 90, cos 90 0, this is 0. Therefore, we got a1 a2 plus b1 b2 equal to 0. This is the cos theta. Theta is the 90, cos 90 0, this will be sending other side. Therefore, a1 a2 plus b1 b2 equal to 0. Suppose theta equal to 0 degrees, that means parallel lines. The angle between the parallel lines is the 0. The angle between the perpendicular lines is the 90. Therefore, when we are taking the theta equal to 0, this is the theta equal to 90 degrees, we can write a1 a2 plus b1 b2 0. When we are taking theta equal to 0 degrees, sine 0 0, then it will be completely sending other side 0. That means a1 b2 minus a2 b1 equal to 0. That is the a1 b2 equals to a2 b1. Therefore, now we can write a1 by a2 equals to b1 by b2. This is the form. When the lines are perpendicular, we can write a1 a2 plus b1 b2 equal to 0. When the lines are parallel, that means theta equal to 0 degrees, then it is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2. Suppose it will be c1 by c2, they are coincident lines. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, the lines are coincident each other. But a1 by a2 equal to only b1 by b2, they are parallel lines. And one more thing is there, slopes are equal, they are parallel. And the a1 a2 plus b1 b2 0 or m1 into n2 equal to minus 1, then they are the perpendicular lines. The angle between them is the 90 degrees. Okay. Now the foot of the perpendicular, it is one of the very important theorem. So if h comma k be the foot of the perpendicular, from the point x1 comma y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then h minus x1 by a, k minus y1 by b equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. This is the very important theorem. H minus x1 by a equals to k minus y1 by b equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Foot is a point, but length is a distance. We have to know that the length of perpendicular or the perpendiculars, length of the perpendicular or the perpendicular distance from x1 y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, we know that that is the mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root of a square plus b square. This is a distance. The distance of x1 y1, the distance from x1 y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Now we find here, we have to find the foot of the perpendicular is given that h comma k is the foot of the perpendicular. Suppose we are taking h comma k with the foot of the perpendicular from the point x1 comma y1 on the line. This is the line ax plus by plus c, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the h comma k. If h comma k is the foot of the perpendicular from x1 y1 to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, this is the p point, this is the foot of the perpendicular. Therefore, when we are taking the p x1 y1, the foot b we are taking the pq. The slope of the line minus of a by b, the slope of this one, product of the slopes must be minus 1. From the diagram, the slope of PQ, therefore here we can observe the PQ is a perpendicular to the line L equal to 0. This is the line L equal to 0. Product of the slopes, that means M1 into M2 equal to minus 1. M1 is the slope of the line. The slope of the line is here, the minus of a by b. Now the slope of this is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Then it is k minus y1 by h minus x1. This is the k minus y1 by h minus x1 equal to minus 1. Now this is multiple with minus on both sides. It is a plus. How to write this is the sending to the other side h minus x1 by a. H minus x1 is this one, into a is the by a. Now k minus y1 by b. H minus x1 by a equals to k minus y1 by b. We say that lambda. We have to say that the lambda. Therefore, now this is h equal to a lambda plus x1. K equals to b into lambda, b lambda plus y1. What is the h is here? A into lambda, a lambda plus x1. Therefore, k is the b into lambda, b lambda plus y, b lambda plus y1. These are the values of h and k. Now, the hk here, all of you listen here. The hk is on the ax plus by plus c. First, we are taking PQ is perpendicular to the line, product of the slopes equal to minus 1. The slope of the line minus of a by b is there 2 points. The two, when we are know the 2 points, the slope of the line joining the 2 points is k minus y1 by h minus x1, minus of minus plus. We take the here, the h minus x1 is sending to the other side, into a is the by a. What are the remaining? K minus y1 by b. We say that lambda. Now we are going to find the lambda. The h equal to a lambda plus x1. This is the b lambda plus y1. Therefore, here the ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the given line. This is the given line. Therefore, the given line is the ax plus by plus c. Now the h comma k is passing through the line. That means h comma k, put h comma k, substituting h comma k in the line. This is ah, bk plus c equal to 0. A into h is the a lambda plus x1. B into k is the b lambda plus y1 plus c equal to 0. Now this is the lambda is the common. Lambda in common, this is the a square plus b square. Now this is the ax1, this is the by1, this is the plus c. These are all sending to the other side, ax1 plus by1 plus c. Is it clear? A square lambda, b square lambda, we are taking the common is the lambda. Those are ax1, by1 plus c sending other side. What is the lambda is here? Minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon a square plus b square. This is the value of lambda. Now we can write this is minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c upon a square plus b square. Is it clear? This is the foot of the perpendicular from x1 y1 to the line ax plus by plus c. Then h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. Okay. The foot of the perpendicular, if you are taking the x1 y1 in the first quadrant, what is the foot of the perpendicular on the x-axis is x1 comma 0. What is the foot on the x-axis is x1 comma 0. The foot of the perpendicular from x1 y1 on the y-axis is that is 0 comma y1. Suppose if you are taking the line here, this is y equal to k. What is the foot is here? x1 comma k. The foot is here, the x1 comma k. Y equal to k is the line. Therefore, these are our simple observations. Now we have to we find the image. Therefore, now the theorem, another theorem is the image. Okay. Starting. If h comma k be the image, if h comma k be the image with respect to the straight line, if h comma k is the image of x1 y1 with respect to the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then h minus x1 by a equal to k minus y1 by b equal to minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. The image of b with respect to the line, that means when we are taking the line is this one. This is the p x1 comma y1. Image of p is the q h comma k. This is the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Now this is the midpoint. Is it clear? H comma k be the image of x1 y1 with respect to the line. This is the mirror. Now the mirror between the p and q is the ax plus by plus c. Therefore, now we have to find the q is h minus x1 by a, k minus y1 by b. How to find the r is the midpoint. Therefore, image of p is the q with respect to the line. R is the midpoint, that is h plus x1 by 2, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That is a k plus y1 by 2. This is the midpoint. x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That is h plus x1 by 2, k plus y1 by 2. Same, the PQ is a perpendicular to the line. Therefore, m1 into m2 minus 1. Minus of a by b into k minus y1 by h minus x1 equal to minus 1. This is, we have to take the h minus x1 is sending other side into a is the by a. What are the remaining? K minus y1 by b. These two are equal to some lambda. Therefore, what you get? H equal to a lambda plus x1, k is the b lambda plus y1. The given line, all of you listen here, the given line is the ax plus by plus c equal to 0. The given line is passing through the point R. Therefore, substituting the R is the h plus x1 by 2 comma k plus y1 by 2 in the above equation, where x is the h plus x1 by 2, where y is the k plus y1 by 2. Now this is a into h plus x1 by 2, b into k plus y1 by 2 plus 2c equal to, plus c equal to 0. Now we are taking the LCM is the 2. Now this is AH, b into k, bk. Now this is the AX1 plus b into y1 b y1, 2 into c 2c. The LCM is sending other side, 0 into 2 is the 0. What is the h is a lambda plus x1. A into a lambda plus x1. B into what is the k? B lambda plus y1. Ax1 plus by1 plus 2c. Now this is a into a square, b into b square, lambda is the common. A square plus b square. This is ax1, this is by1. Therefore is there ax1 and by1. Therefore ax1 plus ax1 2ax1. by1 plus by1 2by1 is there 2c. Now the 2 is the common, that will be sending other side, minus 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c. What is the lambda is there here? The lambda is the minus of 2 into ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. That is the value of lambda. Lambda is the minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square is the value of lambda. That is the image. Is it clear? Alpha beta be the point in the first quadrant, suppose if you are taking the alpha beta. Now the image of alpha beta with respect to the x-axis is alpha comma minus beta. Is it clear? The image of alpha beta, with respect to the x-axis is alpha comma minus beta. Since here the image of with respect to the x-axis means in the fourth quadrant alpha is positive, x is positive, beta negative. Suppose the image of alpha beta with respect to the y-axis means minus alpha comma beta. Is it clear? This is the image of alpha beta with respect to the y-axis is the minus alpha comma beta. The image of the point, suppose if you are taking alpha beta, the image or the reflection of the point about the origin. This is the origin. Therefore, the image of alpha beta about the origin, that is minus alpha minus beta. Since the midpoint is alpha minus alpha 0, beta minus beta 0 by 2. Therefore, the image of the point with about the origin, that is the we have take the opposite sign. Therefore, here the image of the point with respect to the origin, image of the points with respect to the origin, that is the image of alpha beta is the minus of alpha beta. Suppose the image of the line, suppose is there ax plus by plus c equal to 0. The image of the line about the origin, that means undoubtedly it is minus of ax minus of by plus c equal to 0. In this case, the image of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 with respect to the y-axis is undoubtedly that is minus of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Minus of ax plus by. The image of ax plus by plus c with respect to the y-axis is minus ax plus by plus c. Similarly, the image of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 with respect to the origin is minus of ax minus by plus c equal to 0. Okay. Now the image of alpha beta. The image of alpha beta with respect to the line x equal to a. The image of alpha beta with respect to the line x equal to a. Suppose if you are taking, this is the p, this is the q. Undoubtedly, it image we taking x comma beta. So all of you know that this is the when x equal to a, undoubtedly this line is horizontal line. horizontal line, or in the horizontal line ordinates are equal. Therefore here we are taking the midpoint is x plus alpha by 2 comma beta. Is given that the x equal to a is the line. Now replace it by this line, we can replace it by x is x plus alpha by 2 equal to a. Therefore x equal to here, the x equal to 2a, 2 into a, 2a minus alpha. Therefore this is the x. Therefore image is the q equal to, what we are get, image is the 2a minus alpha comma beta. This is the image. So 2a minus alpha comma beta. Suppose we are find the image of the line. All of you listen here. The image of the line ax, the image of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 about the line some x equal to a or x equal to lambda. How to find the image of the line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 with respect to the line x equal to lambda? Therefore just now we know that when we are taking the point alpha comma beta, so here alpha comma beta, we know that the perpendicular line of x equal to lambda is, we can write here, this is the p, this is the q. Now undoubtedly we are taking some h comma beta. Is it clear? This is the h comma beta. Q is the image of p with respect to the line x equal to lambda. Therefore ordinates are equal. Then it is h plus alpha by 2. H plus alpha by 2. Beta plus beta by 2 is the beta. Now we are taking the line x equal to lambda. X equal to lambda is the given line. This is passing through the point x is the h plus alpha by 2 equal to lambda. Therefore h is the 2 lambda minus alpha. This is the 2 lambda minus alpha. We can write here, this is, what is the h is here? 2 lambda my 2 lambda alpha beta. Therefore now we are taking here, therefore now alpha beta substitute in this. Undoubtedly we are looking here, this is the image of that one. Therefore we can read the image of this one is the this one. This is the alpha and beta. The image of this line is, how can you write? The image of that line is substitute in this here. Therefore when we are taking the, this is the x and y, undoubtedly those are get 2 lambda minus x comma y. The image is, when we can substitute the replaced by x is this one, a into 2 lambda minus x, but b is the only beta, that is the by plus c equal to 0. This is the image of ax plus by. All of listen here. The image of ax plus by plus c with respect to the lambda. The image of alpha beta is the 2 lambda minus alpha beta. Where alpha beta we are taking xy. This is 2 lambda minus x comma y. Therefore these are substitute in this. Therefore replaced by x is 2 lambda minus x. Y is become a y. This is the image of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 with respect to the line x equal to lambda. So this is today. So you will try it. The image of ax plus by plus c about the line y equal to lambda. Okay. Therefore this is today. So I am requesting you all, please watch the videos and prepare the notes regularly. Okay. Thank you all.